Within sight of the Indian Point nuclear power plant, at Riverfront Green Park in Peekskill, Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino was joined by the county legislature's minority leader John Testa, Peekskill Mayor Frank Catalina, Buchanan Mayor Teresa Knickerbocker, Hendrick Hudson School Superintendent Joseph Hochreiter, and others for an announcement.
I'm here today to announce that Westchester County is going to court to stop the implementation of the agreement between Governor Cuomo, Entergy, and the Riverkeeper to close Indian Point. The governor's January surprise, which was reached in secret, robbed the public of its right to be part of the decision-making process on the future of Indian Point. It is this secret agreement that is the basis for the sudden closing of Indian Point. The residents of Westchester and New York deserve better. The case is very simple. The law requires that an environmental impact statement needs to be done before an agreement is reached, not after. Now, whether you're for or against nuclear power is not even the point here. There is no debate that the public had a right to know about the impact of closing Indian Point before the deal was reached by three men in a room. Now, if our laws are to mean anything at all, then the process has to be open, fair, and reviewable.
Deb Malone is Executive Director of the Hudson Valley Gateway Chamber of Commerce, representing businesses in Buchanan, Croton-on-Hudson, Cortlandt Manor, and Peekskill.
The Hudson Valley Gateway Chamber of Commerce supports any action that helps and holds the state accountable and prompts them to take positive steps to help our schools, local governments, and taxpayers. There is no doubt that the early closure of Indian Point is going to have a major negative consequences, and the focus should be kept on this administration until we have some answers.
Marcia Gordon, President and CEO of the Business Council of Westchester, also was there.
The Business Council of Westchester has been a staunch advocate of Entergy, and a great corporate citizen, and Indian Point, and the continuation of this plan to provide the entire region affordable and reliable and clean energy. Nuclear energy is clean energy. And the economic and environmental impacts of an early shutdown of Indian Point, therefore, must be thoroughly evaluated, and the state must come forward with policies and programs to mitigate the impacts on the local economy, the tax base, and electric consumers, and that includes the business community. We want to create an environment where business can grow, and business can grow if there is not an adequate and affordable power source.
Astorino noted that the legislature has to approve going ahead with the lawsuit, and I asked if he was concerned that his stand might hurt him in his race for re-election.
Look, I have a job here. My job is to protect the interests of the people of Westchester County, and that's what we're doing. The governor and the state agencies, Riverkeeper and Entergy, didn't follow the law in this respect, and the law has to be upheld. And, you know, if we take something as consequential as a nuclear power plant and discard the environmental protections, discard the process, discard the law, and leave behind a wasteland, then why do we even have environmental laws? And so they're constantly making a mockery of it by doing things like this without any public input. And so the process and the law must be upheld. It doesn't matter who it is. And in this case, yes, it's the governor. Yes, it's the attorney general. Yes, it's the agencies that cut this deal and signed it without doing the proper steps.